at noon.
Details on the shocking use of AI in campaigns.
A well-known figure skating coach arrested.
And an ex-royal facing suspicion amid the Epstein scandal. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us at NTTV News at Noon. I am Majay Moore.
And I'm Varun Engineer. The University of North Texas is facing a $45 million budget deficit. Today we will hear now how the administration plans to handle this. In a press release on Tuesday, University President Harrison Keller announced a fundamental structural change is coming. The cuts will all come at once and will be across all areas of UNT. The projected deficit grew from $32 million to $45 million for various reasons. UNT lost substantial funding from the state legislature. It has also experienced a sharp drop in international student enrollment at the graduate level because of changing federal regulations. President Keller says these budget cuts will not be easy, but are crucial to stabilize UNT's financial picture. However, he says despite these hard choices, UNT will continue to support its values, mission strategy, and priorities. Stay with us at NTTV. We will have more on these major changes when they are announced.
Both Republican Ken Paxton and Democrat Jasmine Crockett have come under fire for using AI-generated videos in campaign ads. And they aren't the only ones using AI for political purposes. Platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and X, formerly Twitter, have been flooded with AI-generated misinformation, with the software behind them getting more advanced every day. These fakes are getting harder to spot. Fortunately, though, the Texas Tribune has listed some helpful tips to keep in mind the next time you're on social media. Sometimes there can be visual giveaways in photos or videos. Earlier bots struggled with hands, and most modern ones struggle with eyes, teeth, hair, and facial expressions. If you can't immediately tell, you can ask yourself a simple question. Can you identify the original source? Look for credible sources that can verify or disprove suspicious content. Sometimes this alone will be enough, since organizations like PolitiFact, Snopes, and factcheck.org frequently debunked AI videos and images. If these fail, AI checkers like Google, Gemini, Hive Moderation, and AI or Not can be used. You can copy and paste text and images and take screenshots of videos. Just remember that AI checkers are not 100% accurate. But if you still need to stay vigilant, and if you are informed and ready to cast your vote, early voting is available until February 27th, and the primaries will be on March 3rd.
Beto O'Rourke came to UNT campus this Tuesday. Let's see what went on.
This is Majay Moore, and I am outside of the UNT Student Centers, where behind me, as we can see, we've got a little bit of commotion. Beto O'Rourke has visited our campus today. This is part of his Every Campus Counts tour. Ran by Powered by People, Beto's Texas-based volunteer-driven organization. Their main goal? To help young voters get situated.
What we do is just make sure that people are either registered to vote or that they recheck that they're registered to vote.
Something happens that they're not. Maybe they move and they don't get the new location and so on.
I asked some students their thoughts, and the help is certainly appreciated.
Just seeing people out here who actually care about the students and want people to be aware about it is a big factor of what drew me here.
With some utilizing their resources.
I'm here to update my voter registration because I'm now a sophomore and freshman. If you did it your freshman year, you need to do it again when you move into your new apartment.
And others just wanting to show Beto some love.
Great for college students. He really, I think, captures a lot of what us college students feel.
With Beto himself leaving some words of advice to the UNT students.
By registering, by voting, by protesting, by reminding one another of the power that we hold, we're going to change this country for the better.
With NTTV News, this is Majay Moore.
Beto has not confirmed a 2026 Senate candidacy and seems to be focused on his own organization. Did you get a chance to go out today?
I did. It was a really cool morning. It was perfect for walking halfway across the campus for parking.
Well, let's see if it's still a good temperature outside with our weather anchor, Sherelle Orozco. Sherelle?
Yes, thank you. As the weather has been honestly really amazing here in North Texas, with everywhere around Texas being around 70s, it's a great time to go out with your friends, family, go travel. It's honestly even just to go out and just see the weather outside, it's honestly really amazing. But in Texas, you know, it's pretty big. There's different, obviously, temperatures. Well, honestly, everything's around 60s also in Texas. So it's an amazing time to go travel. Like I said, Houston is a wonderful place to go travel at the moment right now since they do have a high of 80. And throughout the week, we are going to have amazing weather, actually. It's going to stay around the 60s and the 70s. It is going to be, some days it's going to be cloudy like Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday, but it's still going to be an amazing day to be outside. But the temperatures are going to drop in the night, as you can tell, but it's still going to be a great day to go out in the mornings or in the afternoons. That's all for me. Back to desk. Thank you.
Thank you, Sherelle. Last night, an 18-wheeler shut down southbound I-35. The 18-wheeler tipped over and blocked all 5 lanes. Dallas County's Sheriff's Office responded to the crash. Officials reported the truck was leaking fuel, prompting a call to Dallas's Fire Rescue Hazardous Materials team. The traffic is being diverted to 12th Street while crews work to clear the scene. No additional details were immediately available.
Benjamin Schroetz, a North Texas figure skating coach, best known for his membership in the Allen-based Dallas Figure Skating Club, is facing criminal charges for indecency with a child, sexual contact, and sexual misconduct. Allen police say the allegations stem from 2 of his athletes. He was taken into custody on Tuesday at his home in McKinney.
Venue operators in Deep Ellum and other entertainment districts are looking to focus in on the nightlife. Their aim is to help businesses and neighbors coexist as Dallas prepares to host international visitors during the upcoming FIFA events. Councilmember Chad West leaves us a quote saying, "Dallas is inviting hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of tourists that are going to come through our city between June and July."
While Dallas police are zeroing in on nightlife, many parents are cracking down on social media.
That's right. We will have the details on the ongoing Meta trial when we return.
There's no harm in wanting to have fun while in college, but it's easy to lose track of how much you've had. Apps like Drink Control and Alkadroid can help keep track of your consumption and blood alcohol levels. If you or someone else does drink too much, the signs of alcohol poisoning are as follows: pale skin, vomiting, confusion, low body temperatures, irregular breathing, blacking out, and is hard to wake up or cannot be woken up.
Dude, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Wake up.
It's an exciting time of year, but it's important to be responsible. If you suspect someone is suffering from alcohol poisoning, get help immediately. You will not get in trouble for seeking help if you are underage. For more info and resources, go to UNT's Division of Student Affairs.
Looking to open a free checking or savings account but don't know where to start? Check out DatQ Credit Union right here on campus. Get your Mean Green debit card instantly or apply for a DatQ Visa credit card today. Your school, your card. Plus, make deposits at their 24/7 ATM, checks or cash whenever you need it. Make sure to sign up for DatQ's online banking platform and mobile app for easy access anytime, anywhere. Visit them at www.datq.org to learn more. DatQ, the official financial institution of UNT Athletics.
Are you tired of seeing the same old city? You want to learn something and go overseas? Then study abroad with one of many UNT Study Abroad programs. You can find a Study Abroad office right here at Markey Hall, room 145.
My study abroad program left on me a great impression. We have a lot of different programs and it varies. We have faculty-led, affiliate, and exchange programs. When you're ready to leave for your study abroad program from UNT, you're gonna go through pre-departure orientation and modules so that you are prepared.
The power to turn the world into your classroom is right here at UNT with our study abroad programs. Take flight and take in charge of your education.
In the United Kingdom, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor was recently arrested just hours ago on suspicion of misconduct in public office. After he spent decades as the UK trade envoy, during his time in the position, Andrew allegedly sent over confidential information to Jeffrey Epstein. According to the documents released by the U.S. Department of Justice, after the arrest, King Charles and Queen Camilla continued to hold their normally scheduled events. Today, CNN royal historian Kate Williams said it won't be an easy task.
This is the biggest crisis for the royal family since the death of Diana. And of course, you know, the death of Diana, people did forgive the Queen quite quickly for being there with the boys at Balmoral. This is something totally different. Andrew has been arrested on these extremely serious allegations of misconduct in public office.
For now, the royal family is trying to provide a sense of normality for the British monarchy.
Refugees who are in the country legally are now the latest target of the Trump administration. The authority of ICE is to detain legal refugees is being expanded. Refugees who have not yet received their green card are now subject to arrest by ICE. The Trump administration says they have failed to adjust to a lawful permanent resident state. After 1 year in this country, organizations representing refugees have been granted legal entry, say this is a move to deport them.
The question of social media and its impact on children is one that is now in court. Yesterday, the head of Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, testified in the case, which could have impact across all social media platforms. CNN's Reed Binion has more.
Mark Zuckerberg walked in the front door of the Los Angeles Superior Courthouse Wednesday morning and walked out the back door that afternoon. In the intervening hours, the Meta CEO took the stand in a landmark trial. Zuckerberg testified before a jury for the first time ever about accusations that social media, including Instagram, is harmful to children's mental health. A 20-year-old woman identified only as Kaylee accuses Meta and YouTube of designing addictive features that hooked her as a small child, causing anxiety, depression, and body dysmorphia. Meta denies those allegations and says it's implemented numerous measures to safeguard young users. At the core of Zuckerberg's testimony were questions about what Meta knew about the potential risks to young people and whether it did enough to mitigate them. Before Wednesday's proceedings began, nearly a dozen parents who say their children were harmed gathered and joined hands outside the courthouse. After Zuckerberg's testimony, parents spoke to the press. Some expressed frustration.
I don't have any satisfaction. It's very similar to what happened in Congress 2 years ago when he swore under oath.
But there was also an acknowledgement of the importance of this moment in the landmark trial.
Today was the most important day for us to understand the truth of what happened and what was known.
I believe that there will be change.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.
YouTube, Meta, and TikTok all deny the lawsuit claims. The trial continues today.
Well, do you have any plans for later this week?
Yeah, I'm going camping this weekend.
Well, Sherelle is going to let us know if the weather is good for your camping trip or what we can expect over the week. Sherelle?
Good afternoon. Yes, honestly, it's the perfect time to go outside since the weather has been feeling pretty good lately outside. But just keep in mind the wind. It is going to start feeling a bit cooler depending on like the winds. It start feeling a bit like 65. But tonight's conditions, it is going to start feeling a bit more colder. But at least the wind is going to slow down. But honestly, it's a great time to go outside and go out with your friends. But lately, for the wildfires that have been going on, a land has been burned in Oklahoma and firemen's effort to continue. They were trying to keep everything dry. The wind keeps coming through. It came from Mexico and it has created the perfect mix for the wildfires to start. The National Weather Service has issued a red flag and warnings for Oklahoma, and NTTV will keep following more with the story and make sure you get the correct information and updates back to the desk. Thank you.
Thanks, Sherelle. With the beautiful weather, it almost reminds me of who is important to our environment.
And we're all responsible for it in so many different ways. NTTV's Edison Stewart is here on today's Living Green. Edison, what do you have for us?
of chemicals and what is potentially harmful to the long-term health of people. Late last night, President Trump signed an executive order to increase production of 2 products used in weed killers. He said they were critical to the economic and national scrutiny of the nation. One of the products, called glyphosate, is considered to be a potent cancer-causing weed killer called Roundup. Environmental protection groups have called this a gift to the chemical companies who make the weed killer and the chemical compound. Well, guys, we will just now have to wait and see just how aggressively this Agriculture and Defense Departments will move to comply with that order. That's all I have. Now back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Edison. On March 8th, millions of clocks across the United States will revert back to daylight savings time, essentially losing 1 hour of sleep. While many states and even the federal government have historically tried to keep us on a year-round daylight savings time, the bill has never come to pass. President Trump wrote on Truth Social saying the daylight savings time is inconvenient and very costly to our nation. The practice was introduced to the American public in 1918, thanks to the Standard Time Act. It lasted from spring to fall in an attempt to cut energy costs during World War I. While there is some belief that daylight savings time reduces electricity consumption, studies find that each day of extended daylight savings time lowered in total national electricity consumption is down by 0.5%.
There are a few new changes regarding a well-loved grocery store chain.
And also with a fan-favorite food company. We'll have more when we come back.
Good evening. And I'm joining you here today in the Union parking garage. Today we're going to be going over how to drive safely in the parking garage. Let's go see. Oh my God! Oh my God! This girl just got hit by a car. Let's go see what happened. Ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay?
Did you see that lady hit me with a car?
Yeah, we did. I got it all on video.
Oh my God.
Let's go over here and talk about how we can prevent that.
Yeah, not the hospital.
Well, right now we're going to ask you a couple questions on how we can drive safely in the parking lot. What are ways that we can be aware of our surroundings?
Oh, we can look both ways.
Jenna, also, how about putting the distractions away?
Yes, just like our phones, turning our music down, and also not focusing on our passengers.
Where can you get information on how to get a parking pass?
Transportation.unt.edu.
If you park in a garage, make sure you pay on the app or look for further instructions on how you should pay.
And remember, no pass, no park. Let's all try to keep our mean green community safe.
Remember, we're all in this together.
Drive safe.
What's up? Nothing much. I'm really bored. I feel like there's nothing to do.
Are you kidding? The MRTS picture show is happening.
The MRTS what?
Come with me.
Okay.
It's a series of free film screenings right here on campus. And there's free popcorn.
Nice. Thank you.
Are you a fan of healthy eating? Well, look alive. Trader Joe's announced a new store, multiple stores, coming in 2026. There are 8 new Trader Joe's stores that will be opening in the coming months, and Texas is set to open for one in the McKinney area, making it the 2nd in the area and the 10th in the city.
A very loved and well-known company is wanting out of the ice cream business. The world's largest food company recently stated that it was in advanced negotiations to sell the remaining portion of their ice cream business to their joint venture partner, Ferroni Nestle. Now want to focus on coffee, pet care nutrition, and its foods and snacks businesses. But Nestle's isn't the only ice cream maker that has stopped spooning out the sweet treat. Unilever stopped production of their well-known ice cream bar, Magnum, back in December.
Go Raw, a cat food company, has recalled certain bags of cat food for the lack of the vitamin called thiamine. Also known as vitamin B1, it is a crucial vitamin that can quickly cause deficiency in cats. The faulty product is a 10-ounce bag of Quest freeze-dried chicken nuggets, and the Best Buy dates will read October 15th, 2027. As of now, we only have heard one report of a feline illness related to this recall.
Majay, I don't know if you've heard this, but the U.S. is really trying to go for the gold.
Don't we always try and go for the gold?
I mean, yeah, but sometimes we don't quite make it. But our sports anchor, Jeremiah Pattison, has more info. What's happening, Jeremiah?
Well, Varun, UNT softball delivers its first shutout of the season. Men's basketball looks to extend its win streak to 4 tonight at the Super Pit. And we've got the latest on the ice as Team USA advances to the Olympic semifinals. Softball, hoops, and hockey. Your full sports lineup is coming next.
TRIO is a federally funded grant program. It was funded in the 60s, and it supports student success and student retention. So we have a lounge, computer lab, free printing for our students. We also provide one-on-one advising services for our students, as well as career exploration and prep. Students who are eligible for TRIO include those who are first-gen, low income, or have a disability. They just have to meet one of those 3. There are many benefits to being in TRIO. Some of the general ones are the services we provide. The other benefits include creating a sense of community, a sense of belonging, and giving a safe space for students to come. Students can apply for our program by either coming in person and scanning a QR code, or they can also visit our webpage that has a direct link to our online application. And students need to know that we are here to help.
Craving something fresh, flavorful, and made just for you? Look no further than Avesta, your go-to destination for a delicious, full-service dining experience. Dive into our customizable omelets, expertly crafted by our talented cook Jonathan, who guarantees every bite is perfection. All our dishes are handmade, prepared with only the freshest ingredients. Explore our assembly line where you can choose from any of our globally inspired dishes, or customize your plate. It's that easy. And let's not forget dessert. Indulge your sweet tooth with treats from Clark Bakery. With convenient payment methods including card or flex, it's the perfect dining spot for any occasion. Quench your thirst with our wide selection of drinks. Just hand your drinking card to our friendly waiter, and they'll bring your beverage of choice right to your table. When you're done savoring every last bite, our attentive staff will whisk away your tray. Enjoy the peaceful ambiance as you dine in, or use our takeout option for a meal on the go. Avesta.
A big night for the U.S. in the Winter Olympics last night. United States men's hockey team took the victory in an overtime thriller versus Sweden. The Americans held the 1-0 lead for the most of the game, but Sweden tied it up with just 1 minute and 31 seconds left. The game tied 1-1 went into a 10-minute battle just before the game went in play. Hughes waved off the American bench, which was calling for him to make a line change. His decision paid off as Hughes created just enough space to send Sweden home. It took a dramatic finish, but Team USA is on to the semifinals where it will face Slovakia on Friday. Puck drop for that matchup is set for 3:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Big night at Lovelace Stadium as North Texas softball secured the win during their home opener. Annika Anderson was cooking all night long. The junior pitched her first complete game shutout of the season, striking out 8, matching her career high. This also marks UNT's first shutout since May 2025 when Anderson dominated the American Conference semifinals. At the plate, the star was catcher Elizabeth Moffitt. She went 2 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBI. Her 6th career game with 3 or more runs driven in. 7 of the 9 North Texas starters recorded a hit, and junior Madison Conley added 2 of her own. Next up, the Mean Green will travel to Commerce, Texas for the Lion Classic beginning on Friday at 12:30 p.m. versus the University of St. Thomas, before a rematch with East Texas A&M at 5:30 on ESPN+. UNT men's basketball is back home at the Super Pit tonight, tipping off at 8 p.m. as they look to stretch their winning streak to 4 straight winning games, and standing in the way, the Tulane Green Wave. Tonight marks the second meeting between the two programs. UNT took the first matchup on January 18th, winning 71-63 in New Orleans. In that game, junior point guard David Terrell Jr. was incredible, dropping a game-high 19 points and dishing out 7 assists. And if you're looking for a spark off the bench, look no further than Buddy Hammer Jr. Hammer Jr. returned from an illness last Thursday and immediately impacted the game, scoring a career high of 9 points against Memphis. Then on Sunday at Temple, he did it again, another 9-point game, this time on only one shot attempt, going 7 of 8 at the free throw line and tying his career high with 5 rebounds. Mean Green fans, tonight could be that 4th win, and the super pitch should be rocking. That's all for me. Back to you at the desk, Varun.
Thanks, Jeremiah. A museum in London has preserved an important relic. The first YouTube video ever made is now being displayed at Victoria and Albert Museum.
It features a video named Me at the Zoo. It's a 19-second clip of a then 25-year-old YouTube co-founder, Jawed Karim. He's talking about elephants in it. The museum says it took 18 months to rebuild the page.
It's crazy to think how far YouTube has come.
I know. I wonder if there's going to be a museum full of YouTube videos in the future.
Who knows? Well, I'm Varun Engineer.
And I'm Majay Moore.
That is all we have for you today. Thanks for watching NTTV News at Noon.
Join us again tonight at 6 here on North Texas Television.